How long have you been doing this work?
It's been many years I've been doing this job. If you can remember, even the great funeral of Masisulu, I was doing the whole funeral of Masisulu, including the burial day of Masisulu.
Why did you want to get into interpreting? What drew you into this job?
I'm disabled, as they call. And anything about disability, it's a part of me. And what drove me into interpreting is that I would like to see the people with deaf disability being accommodated as much as I want to be accommodated.
What sort of disability do you have?
Me, I'm suffering from schizophrenic, which is controllable. I'm under a treatment positively in Streekfontein Hospital in Krugersdorp, right in South Africa.
Was it a proud day for you to be at Mandela's memorial?
The proud day for me is when I receive a phone call being told that I'm going to interpret there.
Who called you?
It's a lady that I'm serving under. Yes.
And so what did she say?
She just told me that are you preparing yourself? You're going to work in F&B. You're going to work in Qunu. You're going to work even in Pretoria.
And when you went there that day, what was the atmosphere like?
For me, quite wonderful. It was a dream come true. It was a dream come true. I think that I've reached the standard of the champion of the whole world. Yes.
And for all those hours you were interpreting, why do you think this deaf association says that you were doing it incorrectly?
You know, I don't like to, the Deaf Association, or for the Deaf Association, if they think that I've done a wrong interpretation, I ask forgiveness. But for Deaf South Africa, if you'll tell me that I was doing a wrong interpretation, then they should answer me why they were silent all the time.
All these years?
All these years, why they were silent. And why you still find this situation that I'm faced with.
You're angry.
And then at the end of the day makes me a victim.
You feel you're the victim?
You can see the image that have been painted through all over the world. But if everybody through all over the world, they see me as a fake, as they call me, they should start pointing themselves and ask themselves, where is the original? If the fake is in the front page, where is the original?
What do you mean by that?
And when the original will come, as they are busy dealing with a fake.
Are you a fake?
As they say.
But are you a fake? Do you know your job?
You can look at my portfolio. I've got in my portfolio. It speaks itself. From the event that I was doing in my country, my portfolio, it shows exactly that I've been a champion of what I've been doing.
Are you embarrassed by this scandal?
Not embarrassed. This is a wake-up call. This is the wake-up call. At hospitals, at police stations, at the Department of Education, which interpreter you call a fake? Which teacher qualified to teach a sign language? Is it a fake? And how many originals you have?
Why do you think people then are saying that they couldn't understand you if you say that you've got the qualifications?
Then if they didn't understand me, it's a question of how long South African deaf people wouldn't understand the sign language, that it's happening in their country, and then what happened. through all these years. If then our South African, I understand if someone from UK or another country said, I didn't understand that interpreter, then I will say, sorry, maybe I don't do the right one. But I was interpreting in my country, interpreting here, and then many years, there was no any mistake.
But
That
this,
I've been caught up with the situation whereby I'm a fake interpreter.
but this time, South African deaf experts couldn't understand you. How do you explain that?
That's my question. That's my question. Listen, if I have to be charged, by doing anything wrong, of doing what I believe it was right, then it's okay.
So you think you were doing South African Sign Language?
That's what I think I was doing. And then if I was doing something wrong, there must be something that it could be happened long time ago, because it's not the first time I interpret. I've been interpreting for many years. What did they do to Deaf South Africa to make sure that a situation like this, it doesn't happen? To make sure that people with disability, let's start there. People with disability are covered in our.
Whose fault is all of this?
It's your question. It's you to question yourself. Point me a finger and call me a coward. It's okay. It's fine. But the reality of the matter is it me a coward? Or is it the people that they've been here in South Africa say there are organization of disability people or a deaf community? Cowards. You should start there. Start asking yourself, is it me a coward? Is it a deaf South Africa that is a coward? Or is it somebody trying to run away from the reality that was supposed to be happening?
Is the government threatening you now?
I want to talk about the government now. I won't talk about the government because even the matter now, the government has said is busy doing the inquiry with the matter. So,
But do you feel scared?
one will say that you've heard many journalists, they say me I'm a security threat, but I just want to understand, if I'm a security threat, I've been with my president for various occasions, Hey, I wonder why I was not a security threat during that time. I will start now to be a security threat.
Where did you learn sign?
That one is a question of my CV. My CV you'll find in SA Interpreters to my employer.
But on your CV, what does it say? Where did you learn sign?
That one I don't want to discuss it now.
How many years did you?
Still waiting.
How many years did you study?
I'm still waiting for inquiry. That one I will answer after the.
Right, but you know your background, and I'm questioning how many years did you study to do this?
I'm telling you that I've got many years as an interpreter that was interpreting a sign language, and I've even interpreted various languages, and then I find a various training for the job that I was doing.
But how many years did you study?
I said that one, I don't want to get into it.
Can you show me some of the signs?
What do you want me to do?
Well, because I don't know the signs.
You heard yourself that people that I was interpreted for them through all these years, they said I'm not, I'm speaking rubbish.
Right.
But if I was speaking rubbish and then there was nothing that have been done, and then it's only now when something has been done, and then I must again make another science. You want to me what? You want me? They call media call me a security threat. You want me to call me what?
No, I'm just asking if you can show me some of the signs.
No, let's be realistic. Yes.
But people have complained before when you interpreted for President Zuma before.
Listen. I've never, ever, ever in my life have anything that said I've interpreted wrong. You can go through all the medias of South Africa. I've been interpreting through all the medias of South Africa. Even if you can see my portfolio, I've been in papers for a very long time. No single one said I'm interpreting a wrong interpretation.
Who employed your company for this?
That one is a question of my company to answer it. I don't know.
But it was an ANC government event, so presumably someone from the government employed them.
As perhaps I've told you that I cannot talk on behalf of ANC, I cannot talk on behalf of government. I'm here on behalf of SA interpreters. People that should answer that question, it's SA interpreters.